Hi, I'm Casey Deary, and this will be the 5th step. So we've gone through the round pen and the saddling and the hobbling and the on and off, and our first time to move around, how we just sat completely still. So now it's time for me to ask her to carry me around a little. So again, I'm in my halter and lead rope because it really doesn't matter what I ask here. I'm just going to encourage her to go on and move on her own. So usually the easiest way to untrack these horses is left or right. And since I have my lead rope on the left, I'm just going to pull my hand over here and ask her to come to me. So I'm going to move my feet a little. And as she breaks loose, I'm going to let go of her. And that is the very beginning stages of getting my horse to ride around. I want as soon as I pick my hand up here and she goes that way, I want to let go. All I'm asking her to do is to come to my hand there and move around. I'm not going to be in any big hurry. I'm going to pat on her neck. Everybody's quiet. Everybody's doing good. And then I'm going to pick my hand up and say, come over here to me. You can see there when I lift how she wants to go to the right. All I'm going to ask is whenever she comes this way, I'm going to ask slightly, and I'm going to hold that pressure till she gives, and then I let go of her. I'm going to hold that. As soon as she comes to me, I'm going to let go. That was good. She's tried to go to the right every time. There she went left on her own, so I'm going to reward her. Good girl. As soon as those feet move, that's it. So, since this filly wants to go to the right, it might be a good idea for me to start to the right and get that part working first. So I'm going to take my lead rope. Better get down here where you can see better. I'm going to take my lead rope, and I'm going to rub it on her neck here, get her where I can flop it up. And I'm going to pitch it over her ears here, if I can. There we go. Don't worry about if it gets a big racket. That's part of getting them broke. Here she's wanting to trot off on her own without me asking. I'm just going to sit tight. Let her relax. As she breaks down and gets quiet, I'm going to rub on her neck. She just has to understand that we're all here to get along. Good girl. Again, when I go to move, I'm going to break these feet loose. I usually don't try to ride them off in a straight line. I like to ride them off left or right. Most of the time I've had trouble if I ride them straight forward, they usually like to jump. I like to avoid that if I can. So once we get this right side, she's real light this way. So then I'm going to take her back here to the left. I'm going to pitch this rope up over her head. Take that rope away from my body just like I was leading her. And we're going to work on just getting around here to the left. Now she's coming to the left a little more willingly. Well, I thought we were. As she comes that way, I'm going to release. Once I feel like I have a little bit of control here, then we'll move on.